Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you through a day in the life again, but there's a lot of big changes this time. Today we hit the lowest ever weight in probably about 3 years. Today I weighed in at 79.9 kilograms and surprisingly feel pretty good considering the rest of this week has been pretty shit. But also at the same time as well, I'm on the way to the gym now at 6:15 in the morning to get the rest of the filming done that I need to do for my app, as there has been a big change in the gym, which I'm going to show you once I get there. So yeah, if you haven't already, please be sure to share and subscribe and sit back, relax and enjoy the video. So I'm currently 35 minutes into my cardio right now. I've got all the filming done in the gym that I needed to do, and I'm looking forward to just being able to relax after this. Sleep hasn't been great at the moment because I've been getting up early to watch the Formula 1 that was in Australia. So if you're into that, big ups. And yeah, well, we got to get 50 minutes done, so there's 15 minutes left. So just have some YouTube on at the moment, so that'll hopefully get me through this a little bit quicker, and then we get home and get on with the rest of the day, which is going to be meal prep for next week, and go from there. I still need to take my check-in photos, so I'll do that, and then we'll see what the coach says tomorrow, because hopefully there's really big changes soon. I was just coming out to give the car a good clean because it is absolutely stinking, and opened up the garage to remind myself that I have a barbecue, and I have plenty of meal prep to do today, as I've already said. So I think we're gonna have to use the barbecue to get all the meal prep done today. So I look like a bit of a scruff right now, so I need to go in and get showered and changed after the gym this morning. But also I think it's time for the beard to maybe go, because I am pretty thin now, and it'll be interesting to see what I look like. Fresh face once again. So yeah, I think maybe today is the day for that. So looking a bit different with the beard finally gone. But yes, we need to get on with the rest of the day, and we're now in here cooking some food. I will show you when everything's done, just to show you what I've made, as there is a lot to get done, and Sunday is a pretty busy day for meal prep for me, as it does normally do me for most of the week. So once I get everything done, I'll show you what I've made. So just by the time I've got everything done, it is actually 2:45 at the moment. Now this is roughly around 2 hours later than I like to break my fast, as I am intermittent fasting at the moment. So I'm gonna have to eat meals a little bit closer together today, but that's completely fine. I am back just from a walk as well, so you'll see my cheeks are a little bit red, But yes, now it's time for meal one and I'm absolutely starving, so I cannot wait for it. So we have meal one here now. It is an egg white omelette, and I'm going to be honest, it's not my best attempt at one, but again, it's filling me up at the moment. Now, carbs are going to be pretty low today, so that's going to be pretty tough, and I'm starting to feel it already. So yeah, we're going to get this meal in, and then we're going to get in a second meal because I am feeling like I'm starting to shake a little bit just from the withdrawals of no food for somewhat like 19 hours now. So yeah, time to start getting fueled up for the day. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I had a shit ton of caffeine yesterday, and when I mean a shit ton, I had 550 milligrams, and that was because I took a pre-workout that I didn't realize it had so much caffeine in it. I had a rate on top of that. Now, because I am tired and today is a rest day, my calories are 1700 if I hadn't said these already. So I'm going to be drinking a Monster today. I've given myself a rule where if I have a Monster, I try not to have one the day after. I actually heard it in a podcast from Mike Thurston, if you know who he is, and it was very interesting just to kind of understand a bit more about coffee and why you have to limit yourself and how much of a drug it is. Like, everybody has it normally, but sometimes you need to realize that having too much of anything is bad, and the amount of coffee that people have is probably unhealthy. But again, I'm going into bulk soon, so when that does happen, I will be cutting the Monsters right down to maybe 1 or 2 a week maximum. At the moment, I'm having probably 3 or 4. Most weeks are usually 3, but you know, it's just working on that to make sure I can keep them as low as possible and keep the caffeine content low as well. So as you can see here, there are 3 meals. I've got turkey burgers here, chicken breast here, and a load of potatoes. I haven't weighed them out, so I don't know how much potatoes there are. Now, there is one thing you might see on the corner of the screen here, and I got this recently from America. Now, I wasn't there, unfortunately. It's Walden Farms pancake syrup. It's 0 calories, so it's pretty good. If you have a look at that there, looks pretty good to me. And I tried it the other night, and it was really nice. So I've been using that in my oats recently, and it has definitely made a difference. But now it is already 4 o'clock, so I'm slightly behind on my meal timings at the moment. So I'm going to put on another meal now, just so I can make up for some lost time, because I still have another 3 meals to eat today. Albeit I'm on lower calories, I probably won't eat all 3. I'll probably only have 2 of them. Now, one thing I would say is always eat your meals. I'll probably end up just sticking 2 together, and that's how I will get around it. But again, all my meals which you're about to see are going to be more or less the same, which is going to be a protein source and plenty of veg. So that's my next 3 meals for the day. One thing I've noticed again with getting pretty lean is that I'm starting to get cold, so I had to stick on my dress and to keep me somewhat warm. But we're on to dinner now, so we've got our steak here. We're going to season that up and get that in the pan. Now we're going to try and go for medium rare. I haven't been too well cooking it. I've been overcooking it too much. So we'll see if we can get the steak right tonight. It is currently 10 to 8 and I have 2 meals left. So I have the steak and then I've got my favourite meals. So I'm probably going to just have these back to back and then just sit down and chill out for the evening. Right, so on my plate, I've got roughly around 200 grams of veg, and I've got a lovely big bit of steak at the back here. Now I'm going to cut into it to see if I actually got it right for once, because I never seem to get it right in regards to how much I need to cook it. So we'll pull that bit out there, and yeah, I'd say that's pretty good colour tonight. So yeah, medium rare. So I'm going to eat this because I am pretty hungry still. It is 10 past 8. This is usually my time that I have my dinner at. And then I've got one final meal to finish me off today for my 1700 calories. The reason that I'm showing you this diet today is to show that if you want to make serious progress and that you have been dieting for some time, these are the extremes that you might need to go to get that extra bit of body fat off. Now, I'm not suggesting that you should do this for a prolonged period of time, but it can be quite useful. But also at the same time, you need to be careful because it can mess with you if you're doing too much. Because I've actually heard people going down to 1500 calories, and I'm just sitting there going like, why? Like, this is what me on rest days, it's 1700, and also that I'm probably in the last week of my diet. So for me, I just don't understand why people would go lower, but also at the same time, it's not something that you should be doing for an extended period of time. Okay, it is time for the main event, and I can't wait to show you this. So over here, I have my bowl of protein yogurt. Now in this bowl, there's plenty of fruit and dark chocolate. So here we are, I've got roughly around 70 grams of berries, 20 grams of dark chocolate, 200 grams of yogurt, and a scoop of protein. Now this is going to taste absolutely amazing. I would normally use Naughty Boy, but I've ran out of. So until I get more Naughty Boy, I'm just going to have to use my Iron Elite protein. And again, it tastes great, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. So I'm going to eat this now and probably end the video here. I'll probably try and add another section in just to round the video up and kind of tell you how I'm feeling in regards to my energy at the moment, because it has taken a massive hit recently. So I just want to add quickly and say that being up so early this morning has its benefits and its negatives. And at the moment, I'd have to say from the days that I'm off work, I'm definitely seeing more benefits. Now, obviously I'm up early most days of the week for clients anyway. Today, I'm glad I got up early because I was able to get so much done, get my steps done early and just relax in the evening, and it has made a massive difference just being able to sit down and relax, chill out for a bit. So yeah, it definitely makes a difference. So if you haven't tried getting up early, it's definitely something I would say to give a go for at least a week, just to see what you can do, because if you get up early, you might notice a massive difference in your structure or even your day, and you might actually have more time to relax in the evening rather than maybe rushing to try and get to bed to try and get your sleep in or be undersleeping. So this is probably the best way to actually end this video, and it's showing you how calories can differ so much, and it's showing that if you are on a low calorie plan for a short period of time, it's important to stick to it. Now I'm going to show you this here, and the reason I'm showing you this is because this is now the next day and my dad has actually finished, which I'm over the moon about. But if you look at this here, I have a pizza, which alone is probably about 1700 calories. Now, the point that I'm trying to make is you can have either this pizza or everything that I had yesterday. Now, for me, I know what I'm choosing, and that's going to be everything that I had yesterday. It's going to make a massive difference, and I think that you should do the same. So going forward, I would say make sure that if you have a plan, stick to it. It's going to be the best way to do it, and it might be hard, but it's the best way. You're going to lose weight at the end of the day, and it's going to be the most effective. So yeah guys, I'm going to end today's video here. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to share and subscribe. We'll be back with more bulking videos and eating a lot more food soon. So hopefully the jawline will disappear somewhat sooner rather than later. But yeah, I'm going to sit back and enjoy this now. And yes, I'll see you in the next video. So until next time, goodbye.